Okay, people. Barakamon Episode 2. Okay, first off, before I get into this episode, I just want to say I liked this episode. I did, but there are some things that are definitely pissing me off here. A bit. Damn it, still no title. Yes, there are definitely some things that is starting to really irk. I guess not piss me off, but kind of irk me a little bit, I guess you could say. Okay? And those things really are the continuous male bashing in this series. Like, I don't know if I mentioned this in my videos before, but if there's one thing I hate, it's male bashing in anime. Now, that doesn't make me really sexist, I don't think, because I hate female bashing in anime too. Just as much as I do male bashing. But this series, like, am I wrong, or is this blatant male bashing right here? Because that's what it seems like to me. Okay? That's really what it seems like to me, and I really hope it changes, because I like this series because I like our main male character. I really do. The reason I'm still watching this series is because I want to see him grow as a character, as well as become a better calligrapher. Okay? That's the reason why I'm still watching this series right now, and, you know, I mean, it's not that our female characters are bad. You know, I was even, the manager was even starting to piss me off a little bit with it, but he seems like, you know, he does want the girls to leave our main male character alone. I forget what his name is, by the way, but he can't contain them. But it's not that they're bad characters. They're just annoying as fuck. I mean, this is the prime example why I hate children, okay? Why I can't fucking stand children. And no, I don't think kids are cute either, okay? Sorry, I just don't. And this is the prime example why I hate kids. It's like, those two teenagers that we met in this episode weren't as bad as the kid. Well, actually, Hina only got like one tiny, like a couple seconds in this episode, but those two teenagers, I don't remember their names, by the way, either, but those two teenagers that we saw in this episode, I think we may have seen them briefly in the previous episode, but we saw them in length in this episode. Yeah, they're not as bad as Hina. I mean, they know when to stop, it seems. Okay? Unlike Hina, who even when our main male character was in the fucking hospital, she was still fooling around with him. At least they had some fucking common sense to call it quits for the time being, because he was in the fucking hospital. Whew. And however, this is only episode 2. I'm going to give them some time. Maybe they'll grow as characters too, like the two teenagers too, especially Naru. I really want to see all the female characters, especially Naru, grow as characters as well and get character development, because this is, I guess, primarily a slice of life comedy series, but it does have an underlying plot, which is unique for a slice of life comedy series like this to actually have an underlying plot, because it does. Okay, the plot is about, you know, our main male character, what's his name, who is trying to be a great calligrapher. Which, it's not much, but it's something, and we might get character growth, unlike most generic slice of life comedies. And if we get character growth for him, which he'd be better because he's the main fucking character, I really hope that we get main character growth for at least Naru, because in this episode there were a few scenes where it shows that Naru does care about him. Why? I don't know, because they just fucking met. But this is anime, so I suppose I can let that go. But then then again, with my own personal experience, kids do tend to get attached to people. Some kids can get attached to people easier than other people can. But I'm gonna let that go for the time being. It does show that that one scene in the hospital does show that, you know, Naru does care about our main male character, and I think those two other teenage girls do too, as well. Or more or less, I don't really know what they feel about our main male character, actually. Now that I think of it, I mean, they might just be being nice when they're doing this. I don't, when they're being nice to him, I don't know. But still, I really hope that we see Naru grow as a character in the series. Again, this is only episode 2, so I wouldn't expect major character growth from anyone in just 2 fucking episodes, you know? So I'm not really saying that it's a bad episode. I'm not. I really like this episode. I thought it was a good episode. I'm surprised because episode 2 is where Black Bullet started to go downhill, and Black Bullet was done by the same studio, by the same production company as Barakamon, Kinema Citrus. That's why I was kind of, you know, I think I may have mentioned in my episode 1 review, but that's why I was very hesitant to go into this series, because I knew it was being done by the same fucking studio that did Black Bullet. Luckily, though, it didn't really go downhill, episode 2. Then again, that can also, when I say it's just episode 2, that can also be a negative thing as well, because it's like, how long is the series supposed to be? I don't, considering it's just a slice of life comedy series with a bit of plot thrown in there, I don't really think that it'll be too long. I imagine probably like 12 or 13 episodes. In fact, let me look it up here real quick. I'd imagine it'd just be like 12 or 13 episodes by the end of it. No takes, by the way. I really don't care. 12 episodes. Okay, yeah. So it's going to be 12 episodes in the end. So it's not going to be too long, but still, I wouldn't expect major character growth in just 2 episodes, even if it is only going to be 12 episodes long. So I'm going to give it some more time. Well, it's still kind of funny, so I'm probably going to watch it to the end, unless, like, the humor wears off. Well, actually, I'm probably still going to watch it to the end, because I rarely drop anime, as I've stated many times before. Anyways, this review went longer than I thought it was going to. It went longer than most of my episode reviews do, so I think I'm just about to wrap up this review right here. In conclusion, it was a good episode, a very good episode, but I'm really hoping for more later on in the series. Okay. Anyways, overall, I hope you enjoyed this review, guys. See you after, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.